I know there's a lot of concerns and a lot of misconceptions about the folks earning their wages, what they earn today, as being peace workers, and some of these gentlemen earn upwards of $150,000 a year. They put in lots of hours to do that, and the misconception is that they'd be cut down to $60,000 a year and only be able to do so many units in a day, in an 8-hour day and a 10-hour day. Can you speak on that?
Well, that's they lead them to believe that that's what's going to happen if they join the union, and the union, which is the guys, is going to make it happen. And that, of course, would never happen. When we negotiate the agreements, everybody knows what's going on in Vancouver, and what's going on in Vancouver is good for everybody else in the province, matter of fact, over there, because we've seen their rates, and nobody wants their rates to go down. They promise the world as a peace worker, and their ultimate goal is to try and figure out how to knock it down or add more functions to your codes. So pretty soon you will be making less unless you've got an agreement where you can actually negotiate in one voice and saying, listen, we're peace workers. We get paid for every little thing that we do. We're not doing any extras for free. And we know how that works because we were monitoring Ledcor, subcontractor for TELUS. It's got peace workers, which is non-union. And those guys pretty soon will be working for nothing. They're on the way down. And I monitor that situation every day. And so we understand what happens when you go non-union. Shaw's trying to figure out how to do it without alienating the workforce, which the guys there, you've got the skills. They need you badly because there's not that many people walking down the street who are able to do all those functions as well as all you guys can do, as we know.
What are your hours? What do you guys keep out there? Do you work weekends and just an 8-hour day, or how does that work?
Well, our guys can, they normally have a shift, and the guys that want to stick to the shift can stick to the shift. They do their 8 hours and go home. And the guys that get the 2 days off, depending on their shift, and only work 5 days a week, those guys are typically making 100,000 plus. The other guys that want to work an extra couple hours here and there and work on the weekends, they're making, I think our top guy made probably 172. And there's lots of guys between 140 and 150. They want to put the time in. They deserve to get the money for the time they put in.
When I was a TFR, I used to work the shift I was on was a 6 on 3 off. So the 3 off was great. And if I wanted to work more, it was available. The unfortunate thing is I was lazy and I didn't, but I still brought in some good money, and half the time I was off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what the average is. It came straight from the company. We just finished negotiating an agreement for all of our certifications, and the company told us at the table that the average for all the TFRs in the Lower Mainland was 100,000.